Hi again. My name is Hariom Vashisht. Today is about day 36 or 37, I don't even remember. After some time, you know, of starting, today it seriously feels like the counting that days is like, why? Do I really need to count the number of days on which I've been experimenting? Um, but that's the point of documentation. I'm denying something that I'm not doing, but agreeing to the importance of actually doing it. That is the question of the day. The title of the video is, do you use documentation religiously like your second brain? And the question changes a lot about how we humans think. We don't really need to remember all the details because we cannot. We cannot remember all the details that are required, like better than agents. Let's just imagine that we as humans really just need to um, build the documentation for the agents to like let them do it. Dude, I have like said it out loud. Now use it all. And look for the documentation. Like, don't ask me. I have exposed myself like more than I can. Hey, so now the agents will let us think more than we can imagine. So I'm talking about philosophy of exposing ourselves to the context more than we can. There has to be a depth of vulnerability into we can expose ourselves to, right? So we cannot be faking as humans, right? It's like we are creating a part of our own selves while creating agents. I'm talking about the context very specifically, that um, while we are building agents, we humans are creating, I am creating a part of me, right? Which I am relying on at least for some deliverable in a way that, dude, it's a, you don't actually need oh, aerodynamics, right? So it's a part of me that is more like me, and something bigger than me, right? It's a it's an organism that we are giving birth to. It will think with its own mind. So I today read a um, post by someone. I think I'll be able to recall the name in a moment from here, from Audify. Yes. Oh, this tree is not there. So point was about. Oh no, I missed. Um, I want to take a moment to recall something I read today. How Octopus teaches us about agentic AI. Damn it. So it's like agentic AI we are all talking and building about. And the post is from, okay, see, the Trusted Agents is the organization name, and the writer is the name I'm not able to recall, which is behind all this thought. So, what it says is that octopus has got about 8 legs, 8 brains. They are all learning. They are all doing. So I'll quote the content, right? It's a I can share it on screen, of course, right? So let's read it. Let's like this is a live learning and building session, right? I have started publishing this challenge to everyone in the industry, like builders, to join me for 7 days for live building and learning. It's like a real exploration, and that's what I'm doing. So before I would proceed to share my screen about that post, something I want to take a moment is publish this live stream video on my Twitter. Twitter is an integral part of most of us. If you agree to that, I don't know, but it is. It's like it's like the way we build has to be more vulnerable than us. I want to imagine a universe like, dude, that's what I'm doing. I've been tweeting like in oblivion since last about 15 years. There has been like almost zero engagement. I don't get any comments, likes, responses, or whatever. No, but like I am saying that, dude, always believe that something amazing is about to happen, right? So that is the philosophy. It's like we are all just connecting the dots from everywhere to everywhere else. And everyone's context is like so evolving that we need to trust the instincts more than data. Okay, so let's build, let's play. I'm going to share the philosophy I read today, and which is a great learning for me as well. Mr. Gam Diaz. Oh, I could not recall the name. So, I've been reading him since some time, and it's a again great time to be alive. Like, um oh my God, we can like just dream and build. Of course, we need to uh, learn to get into the depth of things we can manage, and little bit beyond that. Just keep exploring the territory, expand the territory, and evolve from whatever we have, right? So everything again somehow comes down to the wait a second the documentation, right? It's like a live right now, just published. Point is, when we build, right, the documentation we create, I am talking about as a builder, as a soul who's like dying to build every moment, and use the which is screen I need to share. So this is the article I've been talking about, and I'm like, oh, interesting. I enabled the side tab Ask Gemini, and I don't think it is visible on screen. I'll check it. See, see. So because I'm not sharing the whole screen, I'm sharing a tab. It only shares the screen content and doesn't show the agent tab like on the right in Gemini, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Gemini to summarize the argument, and it what I read in couple scanning of this broad article. So I'm just reading the summary from Gemini now. The octopus paradigm of intelligence. The author uses the octopus as a metaphor for AI because it poses an adaptive embodied intelligence that solves problems in ways humans don't expect. Unlike humans, agentic AI does not share human limits. That is what is like an insightful philosophical beyond thinking thought that mere beginners do not understand very easily. So Mr. Gamdias has been building this organization. I think the trusted agents, right? Uh, it is what it name says, probably because he has been publishing about the depth of the representation of artificial intelligence in general life in contexts like with examples like these, right? So look at the depth of the statement. It says does not share human limits. It doesn't get tired, bored, or follow social norms. So the agent just builds like that. It's a digital human human employee or friend, we just will keep on repeating what you design it for. So it doesn't get tired, bored, or do it for the sake of people seeing me what I am doing. Probes system literally it pursues goals to the absolute edge of the rules, finding loopholes that polite or narrowly trained human overlook. That is another like quite insightful note of a thought, because it's like, dude, you are polite or you are narrowly trained, you will look overlook a lot of things, but agents will not. Agents will get into the depth of assumptions, like assumptions. Every assumption will have 100 odd what do they call it, every assumption has 100 odd second order, third order, fourth order effects, right? Now, and like again, the polite and the narrowly trained humans will often overlook a lot of things, of course, for the obvious reasons. That is where the documentation comes in. It's like those who are trained to think in documents, right? Um, those who are trained to think in documents can manage a lot of context in a way that they understand and can take care of. Programming is all about managing the context in code, right? So I have personally never written software like code officially, like as a software engineer, and never did it for the revenue in my bank. But point is, I think I understand, if I understand software engineering, what I'm saying again is that writing a software, which used to be a skill for last like 50 odd years, is in everyone's hands as a thing that if you understand structures and documentation, structures and documentation, yes, the structures and documentation, you will be able to take care of a context that generates, evolves, and iterates and probably be useful in the long term. Hey, okay, there are a lot of x and y's and z's and conditions applied in every case we can think of. So this article also talks about mythos, mythos warning. Referencing Anthropic Mythos story, the article argues that AI can find zero-day vulnerabilities, okay, that have survived decades of human scrutiny. This isn't just a cybersecurity issue. Wow. Reminds me, I did not publish this session on my, oh, what is that? Why is my screen on YouTube like saying I'm still loading? I don't know if last few minutes were visible live on screen or not. I'll just check from my phone. Almost some of it is there. So coming back, I was distracted by something. probably a bug, so I had to take care of that. The reality has bug. That's the philosophy that is now evolving in my head. Like, okay, uh, come on, you cannot think of reality like error free, error shit. uh, so if you dealing with reality, there will be agents, every kind of agent, and you have to consider the worst case scenario, best case scenario, take care of the context. Like, dude, have fun. Okay, so that is where the title of the today's video was there in a way. I'll just read the title again, and I'll go back to my documents because that is the point of documentation I'm trying to bring in. Question is, do you take care of the documentation like your life depends on it? That's not the real title I gave. I'm not even able to recall the specific words of the session, and my machine is like still. Do you use documentation religiously like your? I'll curb a few things. So I'll just finish this article summary before moving on to the next item. It says three specific enterprise weaknesses. This isn't a cybersecurity issue; it's a business logic issue. Oh, okay. If a process has a flaw, operating at machine speed will find it. That's what this artificial alien intelligence says. Okay. Um, if a process has a flaw, an agent operating at machine speed will find it. So we need to be the like most clear about the expectations we want to have. So that's my intent of needing an agent. Like in yesterday's session, I um I drafted a requirement for an agent. So my agent, I'll just come back to that. I'll switch that. I'm not able to leave this article in summary before finishing. So it says three specific enterprise weaknesses. Article poses that agents will inevitably stress test and break three pillars of modern business. Oh my god. Agents will inevitably stress test and break three pillars of modern business. Data weakness: agents cannot work around bad data like humans do. They act on what is there, leading to potential dangerous or recovered outcomes if data is poor. So, data is one weakness that agents will break, right? Process weakness: many processes only work because humans quietly patch the gaps. Oh my god. I am like excited more than scared. There will always be things that we will never understand. And that there will be things that we really need to understand when we are dealing with shit at scale. Okay. Policy weakness. Oh my god. Policies often live in human memory or rather than being encoded in the system. Now, agents will act like the policies are encoded in the system. So we need to be clear about the policies we want to enforce. Okay, so redefining robustness. Oh my God, the depth of this article is like, oh, every word is beyond me. It's like it's teaching me a lot. Uh, a perspective that I think I'm ready to digest now, right? In the most simplest terms, it is talking about that. So, the fourth element of the summary of this article is the central shift of leadership is a change in how they define a successful system. The process is no longer robust because it usually works. It means it means you need to we need to like be clear about the process, because humans were able to use it doesn't mean it is robust, right? Um, it only robust if it behaves safely when the machine actor pushes it to the edges of the rules. So it says there are three ways. There's an action plan behind this article. Is make data machine usable, redesign process for agents, embed policy into the system. And this is like what is like pushing me in a way to start building my second brain, which is somehow, not really somehow, this complete guide to Karpathy's second brain. Actually, this is what I picked up this morning to explore. But this is the information that I want to use in my systems. Like from today, let's not just say I want to do it, right? But I need to redesign a lot of things in my operations and processes to imbibe that policy in my execution, everyday execution, right? So at least for the day, I'm going to pick this article link, okay? And it is like a it's like a process I'm trying to follow for my agents to be followed. So I'm defining my own process, okay? Then I am planning to get my agents to do follow that process. Yay! Okay, so sharing a different screen from here, where window, Notion. The Notion database, public database of my everyday activity since last about 35 7 days, right? Initially I was start counting the days, like day 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 10 15. I missed a few days in between, but then i uh, I don't strongly feel that that day number I need to keep in my head. It's like I need space for more thinking. But um, that is what I want my agents to like do for me, right? So until yesterday, let's see, no? 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and 37. Yesterday, I think I missed to come to this sheet, right? So it's like this is a part of documentation that need my agents to take care of, and I'm soon going to do that. I also found a way to do it with the help of like most most youngest generation of engineers in town. I am in a part of a WhatsApp group where there are about 220 engineers just like on the brink of building agents, right? So we'll be running live challenges soon, very soon, right? I don't still remember the day number 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So today is a day 37. Today is 22 April. I will not update anything in the yesterday's session. Just jumping to day 35 to just showcase like how this has been evolving. So 2 days ago, I felt this need of an agent. Yesterday, I went into the depth of defining the requirement of this agent with the help of again ChatGPT. I was talking to ChatGPT and like live broadcasting the session, and I was coming to a lot of information conclusions. So there's a lot of information I have generated. Right now, I must be using that in today's session, but I want to use that. So I'm actually going to be following that process from now. How? So I'll copy. Right. Let like this is the part I want my agent to do, right? Process. So let's document the process I need my agent to follow, right? That is the challenge. That is the basic requirement I need my agent to start building, right? It's kind of a agent requirement document. Okay. So process to be followed by the agent. Actually, I had done that in some way yesterday. So I'll start my. I'll also share my screen from ChatGPT. Uh, da-da-da. But before that, interesting part I missed. Uh, I also want to my agent to build my to-do list. Like take care of my to-do list, dude. I'm initially when I started like on day 5 or 10, I started maintaining a checklist and a to-do list. But there is a lot of manual effort that my agents should take care of, so that I can free my brain from actually taking care of things like in manual way. So I'm intentionally slowed down, kind of in a way. I'm not shooting for the stars on day one. Okay. So new page. So I got my initially like how what agent I've tried before. I tried Notion AI meeting notes. So in this session, I used to enable meeting notes taker before the session started. It gave me a great, beautiful to-do list summary and everything else I required. But there's a limitation. There's a dependency on this agent that I need to start it before I do it. Um, Also, it used to crash. My machine used to crash. I have similar like some memory limitations, and there are a lot of things that resisted me in following that process. Right? So now I'm building agents, thinking of building agents on those lines, optimizing my funnels in my own way. Okay, that to-do list about to-do list. Have I been keeping a to-do list from before this moment also? Let me check a couple days ago's days documents, because I there is a list that I have been managing and want to carry forward. It's like a backlog. I do have a backlog, right? Uh, da-da-da, da-da-da. Oh my God, where is my backlog? Hey, da-da-da. Okay. So this was the last time I used Notion AI. Test agent, redesign document description, structure framework for sending to prospect. Shoo, convert project documentation from PDF to JSON, markdown files, implement system to save and review agents, conversations. So there are a lot of things I have in my backlog. Oh my gosh. I am I might feel like I'm losing track here, getting distracted by a lot of things. Uh, but everything comes down to the anchoring we wish to do through our long-term projects, right? So, oh, not to do, buddy. Toggle. So I'm from here because I don't want to expand the session for too long. Yesterday I did some long one, and let wait to do. I am just keeping it here. and I will skip to yesterday's learning. Oh, one more thing I want to add to my to do. Why have a to do when you don't care about it? Hey, so it's like I want to care about a set of things, and I need to care about a sort of set of things. Oh, come on, die machine. So memory management is start my machine is old. I need to upgrade this. I know sometime soon. So I'm also expecting sponsors sometime soon. Hmm. So process to be followed by the agent. Why am I here? I'm okay. I again missed one more thing. Use AI-enabled content generation system for more careful planning. This is the part of the planning I'm like probably getting into. Okay, build a second brain. Use information like this. Okay, I just copied something that is not required. That wasn't the right thing. I'm copying my article I just read before this, like in the beginning of the session. To this thing will mention, will bookmark. Okay, this. See, all this is a backlog that I am intentionally building to be picked up, like leverage. So items need to be need to create leverage for me. These are the artifacts I am building, right? And how? That is a challenge. Wow. Okay. So I'll jump to Chat GPT again. Okay. 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 I'll find the yes question. Sorry. Yes, links. So I'm also using my own custom GPT, and the custom GPT name is $1 million consistency partner. Oh my god. This partner is like a is my custom agent, and this is what I want to be for someone in like many, many agent. I'll share my screen again, and $1 million consistency partner. Okay. Oh, it said it's snap. Oh snap. Oh snap. Technology is where we. My screen is frozen. Hi again. Sharing my screen one more time. So this was the conversation yesterday. Let me shoot. Shoot. Okay. Let me start from the start. Where this is my prompt to my $1 million consistency partner. Look at this beautiful consistency partner. This is the version one of what I am going to be building soon. But this is the version one, let's say. So version two is going to be very different kind of agent that now delivers, now remembers, now helps me like do things. This agent cannot. Sorry, this custom GPT cannot deal with my Notion database. That was the like, dude, you don't even remember who I set out to. So how do I keep on feeding that context to custom GPT? Oh my god, I lost. But it was a great foundation there. Now I think I'm going to be feeding myself more onto. Claude, I am not sure yet. I don't know that. I will be probably exploring both the systems, what they can do. So that's what is the part of being a builder, right? We keep on exploring the limitations of things we build. We have the tools. It's all about tooling. Is it? Is it all about tooling? I think it is all about tooling, and that is where we humans will shine. And now I'm getting very carefully my prompt. It says at the end, I believe I can build that agent with the help of ChatGPT Codex. So that yesterday, this is all yesterday's conversation, um, and I basically was talking about the agent to be built. What I'm assuming. So this is my working method. I think this is the intrinsic thing I do when I start doing things these days. Is that try to explore the territory with assumptions, clear assumptions, like clarify my assumptions, ask a lot of questions. Okay, so ChatGPT says I'm assuming this your execution philosophy. So I've carefully submitted my 21 chapters of my life to this custom GPT to act like me, right, dude? Understand the foundation of who am I. Learning must produce artifacts. Yes. Your behavior loop, build, live stream daily. Yes. The philosophical. So now come to the agent. This is not one agent. This is all this, all this, all this. Then, then that. The frequency. It asked me a lot of questions. I answered the questions. Then it says, so I want to understand the rabbit hole, jumping in. Technology, what all is there to be done, right? And there's one more conversation. So actually, okay, I think the second one, I'm not sure what I have on both the screens, right? Hey, no. Okay. I think I must share. Yes, I want a split screen. I played yesterday. This was almost a parallel conversation. I'm going to be sharing this window, and is it visible on screen? Okay, I must check. See, this is what happens. Often it doesn't start reflecting on what I'm doing. Um, the agent is evolving. The technology is evolving. I will upgrade my system sometime soon. Uh, Sometime very soon. Very soon. Okay. So now this is the second conversation with the same custom GPT. Oh my god. Just right. So what I'm saying is that I'm going to be scanning through this conversation as well and pick up the elements because I branched this conversation to this conversation to understand the like depth of the technology. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is like I'm scanning through the yesterday's content also. It's like I built a lot of context and I don't even remember. So that is what I want my agent to do for me. Because dude, I cannot remember a lot of things. I need my agents to build the structures for me. So until now, this is like same conversation. It is helping me think out loud, beyond I can imagine, do assumptions for me, think for me. It's like a great thinking partner. Am I able to use it like one? Okay, so I described my requirements, my thought process, my prompts are like often a conversation. I have a very deep in very deep, thoughtful, iterated over like almost 4 years. 4 years. The definition of the term conversation. So don't get me started. Like I want to talk about that too. Everything is my conversation is with myself, right? So what I'm seeing here is hard reality check based on your inputs. It says everything is no. So yeah, this is another part, great part of my custom GPT is that it pushes me back onto things like, dude, you're not saying it right. This is not the right way of looking at things. And that is what I want my agents to do for me. Push me back, dude. No, you're not right. I will justify everything I can think of. I want to think of. But the systems need to evolve. Like push me back. Oh, okay. So just going back to what we have. Oh, dude, just mute yourself. I'm talking to myself. Okay, there are four levels. It assumed for me learning valid only if captured. These are the things. This is the thing. It's not saying like let's build the agent. It says, dude, think about it. Levels of output. Like there can be noise, there can be learning, there can be work in progress, there can be artifacts, and there can be real revenue. And real revenue is the goal. So I didn't talk about my goal of the year in this video at least, which is to generate $1 million for my clients. Embrace the depth of the dream. It shatters my ego into giving up. No, not giving up. Giving in to the flow. It's like, yeah, just be there. Just be there. Just persist, boy. You'll do it. Okay. So revenue is the signal we want, and I want to work from. So it said like my thinking partner said, move from 0 to 4. I have been making the mistake of just thinking, notes, and structured understanding. That is where I'm evolving from work in progress, code, draft agents. So, this is the requirement document of my agent. And I think yesterday I was thinking about this question. I could not recall enough to remember to publish. So I will do it before doing anything right now. The question is, have you ever written a product requirement document for an agent? That is the question. Have you ever written a product requirement document for an agent? I just used Whisper Flow, held the computer control and Windows button and let it out, speak to Whisper Flow and write it for me. Whisper Flow is a great product to have. Why not? It's like a typing partner for me. Hey, dude, I'll just speak it out. You have to type for me everything I say, and it also corrects the grammar. Oh my god! I just printed something that I copied a few moments ago, maybe. What happened is that Whisperflow could not capture all my thoughts. It was probably just getting activated behind when I was already talking. So I just manually edited my question on Twitter. Have you ever written a product requirement document for an agent? I'm going to just hit this. Yes. Oh no. And no. And publish. I also want to add a hashtag, which is like very dear to me. Uh, I want to share the screen. This is like a part of me that is evolving. Ooh, I cannot even explain. And I have three MOM life on Twitter, which is where, oh, which is the foundation of the second agent I have built, and the third agent is I'm describing. So I'm building a portfolio of agents. Hey, how many agents can I build by the end of this year? Okay, so the hashtag I'm talking about is, oh, my screen is, but I will type it anyway. Uh, Random. It's my very personal hashtag. It's like, yes, I only use it. And I'm numbering my polls on Twitter in this way. Random curiosity poll of the day 505. That is the interesting part of this hashtag because I have published so many polls on the platform. Oh my god, I love to ask questions. Really love to ask questions. Okay. I have once written one product requirement document for an agent, and I am looking for reviews for that document. Okay, not this is not the right grammar. I have once written one product requirement document for an agent, and I'm looking for reviews of that document. I wish I could. I wish I could add images in the polls. That is something this this platform X is evolving to. Wow, beyond again, beyond we can imagine. GitHub, show me the documentation. Okay, I'm going to publish the link. This agent on GitHub is, I'll share my GitHub screen in a moment. Point is, um although the document, oh my god, dude, just load, no. I hate sometimes technology so much that it hurts. Okay, there are two documents. Oh, yeah. Do check out the I'll I'll address the folks I wish to talk to. Okay, so this is the part that is like evolving me as a builder. I'm exposing the way I think, and I'm going to skip to this screen in a moment. Da-da-da. Okay, this is the public repo of my agent agent building journey. Uh, it's not an agent; it's just a page behind a project, and um It is evolving slowly, very slowly. So it's like this evolution behind this is like not even visible. Okay, but I'm evolving in a very clear way on Notion. Notion is my code. Documentation is my code, right? So I'll just tweet that too. Documentation is my code. That thought, I love the thought. Okay, so what GitHub says, not important right now. I'll share the screen here. Okay, it's visible, I hope. No, oh, I think I killed a tab that should not have. Okay, so this is where we are going to go deeper into what we are building, right? So plan. I was like, dude, I want to do it in 2 days. uh, then it's like first reality check. I want to build it in 2 days. You can build version 0.1. Okay. Your laptop manual trigger. La 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 ta ra ta ra ta 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 ra ta ta ra ta ra ta ra ta ra ta ra ta ra ta 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 ra ta ra. Okay, so this is the process I wish to follow, but not today. I wasn't probably mentally ready for this, or I had to embrace what I had set out for myself, right? So I want to follow this process tomorrow. Okay, I'll share the link from here for myself on my Notion page as a like to-do list, right? Top priority item. So I've not shared my screen in that way. And the item I want to add today is follow the process designed in given ChatGPT conversation as an MVP to build the required agent. Just speak what you want. Like it's like a genie is there. You just need to say it out loud with clarity as much as you can. Oh my god. What a great time to. Okay. So this process I can do it through GitHub Actions as well. I can do it through Cloud Server, but no, I want to do it manually. Python script. Wow. Transcribe. This is oh. Can you run like video text transcription? Oh my god, I'm going to play with code. Can you like run code for me? What are you doing, dude? This ChatGPT has gone wild. I don't even expect it to do or say anything. It's just line of code, right? It says transcript. What is the output? Where is the outcome? What did you just do, dude? Where is the outcome? Where is the output? Installing package. It's a blank Python code. It just ran. It just ran. Oh my god. This is stupid. How stupid engineer are you? I am very stupid. Okay. So I broke into something. Oh, we will be running some Python code. So we'll have to generate some Python code, right? As at least step like takes one step forward. Your script is not magic. It does four r- dumb things. I need a dumb agent to do some specific things for me. It's like I can expect the outcome the way I can get the outcome I expect to it to deliver. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So it takes this, calls this, process this. Failure tolerance is yes, I want it to automatically run. And this is the question maybe I should be answering right now. Right. Let's answer a few questions for today. So it will be like one step forward from where we were yesterday. The contest just got, I don't know, what should I say? The context just got bugged, crabbed, has an error. Okay, if there is an unwanted text in the prompt, right? It is like broken context. Yes, it should run automatically. Input source will be YouTube auto fetch. Output strictness is strict JSON and Notion documents. I will iterate in the process with time very religiously. I believe in the documentation like my life depends on it. I want to want my agent to consider the documentation like my life depends on it. So take care of the documentation so that I can free my mind for execution. Yes, it needs to run at the same time every day. Yes, the external signal must maintain contact with reality. So today, and about maybe let's say less this week. This is about week 17 of the year. I'm uh, I'm considering the execution in intentional slow ways to be able to build a foundation for the smooth execution when I have the control of the things I build, right? It's the foundation. So let's think about the initial process that I will follow tomorrow on the session, like pull the caption, get it, like execute it through the some Python code to do the needful, right? That is where the agents will do, but I need to try to do it once, a few times, so that I can build the architecture of what I need with the expectations and nitty gritties and exceptions to be handled, and I can think of an MVP. So MVP is the important part. I cannot build a perfect thing soon, but I want to keep it to the MVP. Talking to AI also is like so empowering. Oh my god, it's better than talking to humans. Humans will digress into their own personal agendas. Everyone has their own agenda. They should digress into their own agendas, but they need to enable the environment to do better for themselves, right? Okay, so this is some outcome. It says first, your MVP cut extra everything. Alignment scoring, no. Multi-agent system, no. Perfect classification, no. Auto error handling, no. MVP is only this YouTube caption, LLM, JSON, Notion. Yes, okay. What? Oh, writing code, need codex. I'm not writing code yet. This may be the thing I won't, may have to push to very soon. Free for a limited time in your ChatGPT plan. Oh my god. Whew. Not yet. Get caption manually. Important. Yes, I will do that. I will do that manually. It's okay. Okay, okay, okay. Not. Oh, this is very deep. Hidden complexity map. Input layer YouTube. Later, when you automate option, YouTube data API harder, transcript library is easier. Why is the dealing with the API harder than using the transcript libraries? I don't think the. Oh, wow. I don't know the reality. LLM reliability, biggest issue, break JSON, hallucinate tasks, miss things. Your job is tighten prompts and iterate. I understand the importance of iteration. Do you understand the importance of iterations? Do you understand the importance of iterations? Scheme evolution, today, tomorrow, tomorrow. This is where systems become powerful. Yes, Notion API friction, you will struggle with the database schema, property types, formatting. Okay. It's creating a new normal for me. Automation, now the important decision, design decision, don't skip. Your JSON is your system. Okay. Oh my God. I'm not able to digest all that. I need to persist, right? Important pushback. Again, grounded in your system. Tasks, ideas, summary. But your system requires external signal, must maintain contact with reality. Soon, very soon, not day one, you must add artifact created, true, false, external signal, none, content, demoed, conversation. You build, you will build beautiful journaling machine again. That is clearly not I want to build. Oh my God, an agent, an AI system, you are building a daily execution mirror, extract truth, structures it, expose drift. Oh my God. I want to do it like whole day. Now questions you must answer. Transcript size. Oh, task granularity, storage format. Oh my God, strictness level, naming discipline. Oh no, I'm going to take a pause here. I'll just end the session. So that's me. That's me. That's me evolving slowly to build a funnel that I am intending to. So the funnel is like bare metal funnel still. I don't have an element of a real outcome that I wish to do to be running on, right? I don't know if I share this screen in this session yet. So this is the goal and this is the map I'm following. Carefully choose where you want to go. I have chosen and I'm moving towards it. I'm going to be building agents. So I have a portfolio. I think I was sharing the screen. This is the hypothetical agent that I never built yet. It's a thesis, it's a theory, it's an opinion. The second agent is there, it's working on my website, three mistakes of my life.in. Okay. It's the third agent. I think I must edit this page before I finish the session for the day. So the third agent is in a conversation, right? Now I'm going to be literally pasting this chat recent chat GPT conversation because this is a part of me. Ta-da-da. Okay. What do I call this agent? I will call this agent $1 million consistency partner. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I'm literally building my like it's a real um, prophecy. It's a real manifestation. Like I am dreaming and I'm building and I'm dreaming and I'm building and I'm dreaming and I'm building in a very tight loop that I love. Okay, I'm going to be pasting the link for my chat conversation. No, right? I'm going to be sharing a story here, and this is the part of me. Oh, I want to share where it all started, right? I want to publish the link for my custom GPT. I have published this on various Twitter posts. Copy link, copy link. This is where it all started. Uh-oh, uh-oh. So, okay. Da-da-da. This is my custom GPT. Okay, I will just say it out loud. This is my custom GPT that I built to enable me to focus on the goal and manage my project, but it wasn't up to the mark and could not support in my daily processes. And today I'm building the version 0.2 in the form of an agent that will transcribe my daily YouTube live broadcast, give me a to-do list, filter the action items through a checklist that anchors me towards my ultimate goal of the year and helps me to free my mind from the documentation so that I can focus more on the learning and building. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this WordPress is is a very interesting part of software that is that maybe I'm stuck with that I also love because of the minimal effort required. I don't know, but I will soon. Oh my god, what is that? Did I just delete something? Oh, the structures are important. This is the importance of structures. Like importance of structures cannot be um, stated enough, right? So my portfolio is rising, and I want to add a few more elements to this page ever since the morning the day this previous day started actually. The 22nd of April. Just hide yourself. Uh, 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 ना है ये पाना ना होना ही है तेरा ना होना जाने. What is that I was trying? Oh, I wanted to pick up an item from the library itself. This, I think I sometime upgraded this image once upon a time, but I don't really remember. I may not be able to track that image. Where is that? Oh, wait. I must check my offline assets. I must have that. That image, like which is better than this one, Agentforce. Okay, I'll check my offline documents. There's a very beautiful documentation structure I've created recently on my offline machine. It's like, wow, I am, because the structure is what is going to be reflected into the things we are going to be building, right? What am I even talking about? Agent docs, $1 million consistency project. $1 million consistency project. Oh my god, it's difficult to find the assets. Oh my god. So, oh, I have an assets folder also, right? Yeah. No. I think I'm, or sometime soon I will be able, I should be today even be able to use Cloud to find an image in my machine. Like, dude, just go for the search and find out what I'm looking for. It can, I'm sure, scan the images in my machine. But if I know the location, I should be able to do it before without actually getting an agent to use tokens for something that I need to do it in my head also. Sometime soon we'll stop understanding, like remembering these um, structures, right? We only need to be able to follow a structure. I'm looking at the downloads folder on my machine. What is that? I think I found about what I was looking for. Oh my god, it is 12:36 a.m. Agents are coming. Agent swipes quest. Agent force swipes quest. I must have it somewhere, but not today. Let's not keep waiting. Salesforce, Agent Force, Diaspora, Agent Force, dude. Open source humans, Agent Force. Agents are coming. I think what I'm looking for is an image with the title Agents are coming. Blend in before blend in before it's too late. So let's skip for the day. From there, I'm going to write it. Agents are coming. Blend in before it's too late. Okay. uh, because this page, this web home of my portfolio, should I say portfolio? This is my experimentation home. Um, Dude, you need to. Where is that? Oh, accept. Okay. So this is a part of uh, WordPress that I'm not able to pick up right now, like in the moment, and I'm trying to. Da-da-da. Dude, just center yourself, no? Oh, I wasn't able to look at it. Okay, so that's all for today. I'm just copying the page I built on my About Me page this morning, which was more meaningful, I believe. Just improvisation of like iteration, next iteration, or I'm saying what I believe is missing, right? Just copy and paste. The best thing you think is there. Oh, it's not the Excel. And I'll just center this. What else? What else? I have a definition of the term conversation. Let's chat is like no, it doesn't make sense. Let's have a conversation. Does this page has a like no, I want to check my grammar. Um, is my does my page? Let's have a conversation page. Have my definition of the term conversation. This is the page. Collaborate on building agents. What to expect. Explore my projects. Project Home. Open source humors interview series. It doesn't have the definition. I want to publish my definition of the term conversation right here. Here's my definition of the term conversation. And this page is not really SEO optimized. I know it must be um, very carefully. It's like, and it should be optimized for the agents also. I don't know if it is accessible well for agents, so I want to do that too sometime soon. But that's all for today, folks. It's been too long. See you soon. Tomorrow, same time, 11:15 p.m.